The emphasis here goes not on what I've done for God. Rather, the emphasis goes on what God has done to me. I'm not Paul, an apostle. That's my name. I'm Paul, called by the will of God to be an apostle. He's done the calling. He's done the work. He's done the appointing. He's done the assigning. He's done the commissioning. This is his work, not mine. His authority stands behind me, not my own authority stands behind me. I am God's. He is mine. I work for him. That's going to be a note Paul strikes all through the letter. Because he says, you were bought with a price. You are not your own. You don't get to call the shots on how you live or what you do or what you like or where you go. You are God's. You are his. And as Adam said this week, oh, if our church could learn to lose the phrase mine and live more into the phrase his. My time, wait, no. His time. My car, wait, no. His car. My calendar, wait, no. His calendar. My job, his job. My promotion, his promotion. My kids, his kids. My marriage, his marriage. My friendships and relationships, his network of relationships he's given me to use for his glory. That's what Paul's saying here. He's orienting them to the life of the believer in that they're no longer their own. They've been bought with a price, and to be ruled by Jesus as a slave is better than to be ruled by yourself and be a slave to sin. So Paul's saying here, I think it's very interesting that Paul does not separate his call from God in conversion from his call to God in ministry. It's a good observation for us to make. It's not called as a believer who then got promoted to super Christian to be an apostle. The call to Jesus was a call to be saved for ministry, one and the same, no second or third or fourth conversion. And for the believer, Paul will argue, you've been saved by Christ for works to Christ. Not saved by works to Christ, saved by grace to works for Christ. It's a huge, huge paradigm Paul works with continually. We see it here. Paul, called by the will of God to be an apostle. So he puts the emphasis on God's work. He didn't volunteer for it. The church hadn't voted him into office. On the contrary, his apostleship derived from the will of God and from the choice and commission of Christ.